Hello everyone and welcome to this new episode of Shredavus. Today we are going to see together the history of UFOs from the Miami school. At recess, Jonathan plays a little apart. He is playing with the ball when he notices a strange shape, but he doesn't pay more attention to it. The school bell rings and he walks to his class. At one point he decides to turn around. And see this strange shape in the sky again. The object is quite far away, but it is on the spot. Bob Affle is a teacher at the school, and he notices that the student looks disturbed. Then he looks up in the sky and sees this strange shape moving around. There are several airfields around the school, so they know very well what an airplane looks like. Then suddenly, the object seems to disappear. They don't know if he moved too fast for them to see him, or if he just disappeared. They are shocked and disturbed, but decide to return to school the next morning. All the students in the school are talking about what with Jonathan, and that's when a student will look out the window and see this strange shape, so he's going to warn all the other students in the school. But this time, it's not exactly the same. The object seems much closer. It is about 200 meters, and it does not seem to have come alone. There is a very large object followed by two smaller ones. Stunned, children will never be able to describe what they saw. The largest object seems to waltz stationary above the trees, and suddenly, they disappear a tree. This observation will not have lasted more than 30 seconds or a minute, but the children, overexcited because they have just seen it, decide to leave the classroom to go and see more closely what is happening. Arrived in the yard, and after several minutes of searching, the object seems to reappear, and the children will tell something incredible. They will say they saw the object return and disappear into a tree. Then after a few minutes, they seem to come out of the tree and reappear. The tree has not moved at all, and there is no impact. It's as if it absorbed the object and then spit out the object. The children are amazed at what they have just seen, but they do not stop there. It climbs to a certain height, picks up speed, and disappears, curious to know what just happened. The children will ask a lot of questions to the teacher, except that he has no answer, will simply take them back to class. Usually, people are very skeptical when there are children involved in a UFO case, except that this time, they are very numerous, and there are also teachers. In addition, many witnesses must have seen a lot of soldiers that day, and the military reportedly questioned 3 teachers who were at the scene. On this day, testimonials are available for free on the internet, so you can go and consult them to make your opinion for yourself. To finish, the next day, local newspapers will also report other UFO sightings. That day, the testimonies were very similar. 3 objects were involved each time. Subsequently, Project Blue Book, a commission of the US Air Force, stated that it was simply a helicopter performing maneuvers. The various witnesses. Students and teachers will categorically reject this. As said earlier, several airfields are nearby. They personally know how to recognize a helicopter. More than 40 years after the events, the witnesses are getting older and are beginning to tell their testimonies on the internet. So maybe we will have new answers on this case. And here is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to make you a special episode on Project Blue Book, do not hesitate to tell me in comments. It's that they coin fire.